Oh, hey, we got it working. Cool. I've I've got this new setup going on here, and I had to figure out how to make it work. Let's see. Let's see. It seems to be really laggy from my end. Can you guys, whoever's watching out there, tell me if it's really laggy or what's going on? I'll see what I can pull up on my end here. It's always rough when you get new equipment and new things to play with, and you don't necessarily know how to make it all work. If the audio is bad, let me know. If anything's not quite right, be sure to let me know so I can get things fixed, hopefully. Let's see here. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Okay, now I've got you guys coming in here. I'm really laggy on my end. I'm sorry. This is not going like I wanted it to, but I figured I'd give it a good test run before um, we start doing weekly streams. I don't know what the heck we need to have happen. Yeah, it's really laggy. Probably. Lag is real. Can you guys even hear me? Audio is good. Okay, cool. We got audio. It's like a radio show now. I don't know how to make this stuff work better or anything, so we'll just kind of play it by ear and see what happens. I'll try to shut down whatever I've got going on my computer. I was downloading something, but it looks like that's done now, so that's good to know. Okay. This is totally new territory for me. I've never done a stream before. So let's see what we got going on. Let's see. I wonder if I'm able to edit my stream output. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. We'll see if that did anything. Okay. I kind of slowed things down on my computer and my streaming software. We'll see if that works. Okay. Just close your eyes and listen like it's a podcast. Yeah. Welcome to the podcast, guys. Got this great audio going on. Video is not in existence at this point. So what's happening? I see you guys from Alaska, Pennsylvania, Virginia. Glad to have you guys here. Struggling through this live stream that I thought would be so painless and easy, but it's totally not. I guess that's just kind of one of those growing pains kind of things, but it's just kind of how it rocks and rolls. I did try to fix something here on my end, but I'm really no techno wizard, so I don't know if there's anything else I can do. So I wanted to kind of hop in and, oh, hey, Jordan, maybe you can help me out with this. I see you in the stream. I'm using OBS. I can't figure out for the life of me why the stream is so laggy, if it is still laggy, because I'm pretty sure it is. People are telling me to use a cable and not Wi-Fi. Well, I've got a MacBook Pro that only has USB-C ports, so can't do that. There's no hard line in for my computer. Let's just go ahead and just really dumb things down here. I've never had a problem with the internet before, so. Ooh, Alan says he's from Corpus Christi. I was just down that way the last weekend. That's pretty fun. We went flounder gigging. If you guys didn't see that video, I did post that, I think yesterday. We did flounder gigging videos. It was pretty sick. I would recommend doing it if you guys have a chance. Make your way down to the coast, do some flounder gigging. Um, any of you guys on here streaming experts? Because I'm totally not. Okay, maybe it says more info here. Let's see what that is. Okay, so Duckalope Outdoor says he almost got the 1911 Solo because the channel ended up with the same blind but got the H10. Isn't the H10 only 10 feet instead of 12? I don't know how that blind would work on a little 10-foot kayak, but that blind's pretty sick. I really like the 119, but the topwater is so much better for my purposes, I believe. So the 1911 is a really good boat for fishing, for sure. But for my style of duck hunting, where I like to do a layout style, it doesn't necessarily fit me as well as it does some other guys. But I think the topwater is definitely a better fit. But if you're looking for something that's a little bit more budget friendly, the 1911 is a good option to get you out on the water shooting ducks. Let's see. Try threatening it with a hammer. I don't have a hammer in here. I should probably try that though. This is one of those things, man. It's like growing pains and trying out new stuff. You guys been doing good with the off season? I think it's finally hitting me, getting the duck season blues. It's it's kind of rough. Let's see. Okay. Recording. I don't want that. Yeah, we'll just have to play around with this, and hopefully something good happens here. I don't know. Okay, so K Studio asked if I've ever thought about getting a duck boat. Well, I have thought about getting a duck boat. I have nowhere to keep a duck boat, and I really don't have anywhere where a big duck boat would actually be useful to me, especially since I really only, if I'm going out on public land, I'm probably just hunting with myself. So I think a little layout boat would definitely be better in the realm of boats, and that's why I've used the kayaks. They've just worked out so well for me in the times I've taken them out, but I don't have a need for a big duck boat like other people do. Like, I know a lot of guys that hunt timber and big lakes. Like, a boat is necessary. Like, you can't really hunt without it. But where I hunt, you can walk in a lot of places, and a little boat like a kayak or a canoe, like, they'll get you to places and you'll be able to shoot ducks. So would I like to have a duck boat? Yeah, I'd love to have a duck boat. I'd probably fish more out of it than I duck hunt, but I think just a little canoe, kayak, layout boat, that's more my thing. That really fits my style the best. Oh, my MacBook Pro probably has a virus. Yeah, it's probably got the coronavirus. Let's be real here. I just got an email from work saying that they're shutting down everything, and everything's closed to the public, and we had to we were pretty much dancing on eggshells this afternoon waiting for the verdict on what we were going to be doing next week. So video is going a little bit better. It still looks pretty craptastic on my end here, so I apologize. I really wish I could help out a little bit better than that, but I wanted to do better video and better audio and get some like high quality streams going, but obviously that's going to be a big struggle. I didn't think that it'd be this big of a deal. So let's hit the comment section here, since I'm trying to multitask and that's pretty much impossible for me to do. Ooh, Carson killed a banded spoonbill speckle-belly goose duck. Are you saying you killed a banded spoonie and a banded speck, or are you just yanking people's chains there? Cooper says I need to make a duck call. That'd be kind of a fun hobby. That'd be cool. And I've thought about like teaming up with a call company and making calls and branding them and selling them for you guys. But that'd be a very long process and a very expensive process, and that's not quite something I want to tackle at this point. But I think it'd be really cool to get my own line of duck calls out there for you guys. Let me know. Stream's current bitrate is 2161.60 kilobits per second. It's lower than the recommended bitrate. Holy crap. We are on the struggle bus. Right, but down with toilet paper. Yeah, you guys finding any toilet paper out there in the stores? I drove by Costco today and it looked like a complete train wreck in there. Like you couldn't fit another car in that parking lot because there were so many people in that store, which that's pretty crazy because Costco's got a lot of parking spaces, but I think people are overreacting a little bit about this whole pandemic situation. Don't you guys think so? Because like, yeah, it's a virus. Yeah, it spreads quickly. And yes, it's kind of dangerous, but you don't need to go out and buy 3 years worth of toilet paper. Seriously, people? I ain't worried. I've got like probably 20 pounds of pork butt in my freezer and a bunch of duck and goose sausage and meat, and I could survive. I know you guys could too. It's really bothering me that the stream health is so horrible. Like, this is one thing that I have never been able to nail down is streams, which kind of sucks because everybody likes live streams, and I like them too. I like being able to chat with you guys and answer some of your questions. But let's see here. I'm going to go here. We're going to just go to 1,000 kilo, and we're going to go to slow. Okay. It's got to be an internet thing. It's not a computer thing. I guarantee you that's what it is. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments. What's my favorite artificial grass for cover? I use the Final Approach Whoopgrass, and it's done pretty well. I've never used it until this past season. I put it on my kayak, and it blended in really well. I don't have to worry about putting grass on the blind every morning. I take it out. So I'd highly recommend checking it out. I think I used 6 pounds of that Whoopgrass, so 2-3 pound packages of it to grass in the kayak. So it worked out really well. I think I started out by putting too much on, and I didn't realize how much cover I'd get from the stuff that I put on top of it. So I'd recommend do it lighter on the bottom layers of that whoopgrass, and then as you work your way up on the blind, that you can leave the grass a little longer, and then it will cover that, and you're gonna have really good cover. And then the thing about the whoopgrass is it cuts a lot of weight off your blind, because when I had that kayak blind with just regular grass that I cut from a ditch, it got kind of heavy because it held onto the water so well, and I think I just kept adding more and more and more and more of that regular just grass from a ditch, that when I took it all off to put that whoopgrass on, I found like dirt like forming inside my blind underneath all that other stuff. So all that grass was decomposing, so it got kind of nasty. But yeah, if you switch from natural grass to that artificial, or it's not even artificial, it's real grass, it's raffia grass, but if you switch to the raffia, it cuts a lot of weight and it lasts a lot longer. So I'd highly recommend checking it out. Simonite Outdoors, thanks for the donation, man. He says that his first duck was a banded Drake Woody. Love the vids. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. And a banded Drake Woody for your first duck, that's pretty legit. I've never shot a banded Woody. I've only shot a handful of wood ducks, honestly. I don't think I've shot more than 10 wood ducks in my life. We don't get too many of them around here. Oh, also, by the way, over the past weekend when we went down to Texas, I fell in love with a store. I know some of you guys watching this probably know who this is. If the stream will catch up and probably work. Hopefully you guys do. I fell in love with Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is the lifeblood of Texas trips. And I will never go to Texas and not stop at a Buc-ee's. The first time I went to a Buc-ee's, it was 2 o'clock in the morning, and there was nobody in there. I'm like, this store is awesome. Because if you guys don't know what Buc-ee's is, it's a gas station convenience store kind of deal, but it's like on steroids. If you're familiar with like a Quick Trip or like a Casey's, you could probably fit those stores in the men's bathroom at a Buc-ee's. It's absolutely ridiculous. But first time we were there, it was 2 o'clock in the morning. It was maybe like 6 other people in the store, so we got a really good experience of just being able to look at the store with nobody there. But the second time we went to Buc-ee's, it was like I felt like a trout swimming upstream. There were so many people in there. It was hard to find what you need, but yeah, it was. It's a great experience. So if you're ever in Texas, find a Buc-ee's, stop in there, and get you some beaver nuggets and a brisket sandwich, because those are what's up. I think I had like 3 or 4 of those brisket sandwiches on the whole trip, but beaver nuggets are legit too. They're like sugar and air Cheetos. Yeah, you can order them on Amazon if you didn't know. So found that one out. I enjoyed Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is a cool place. I think Lauren's getting tired of me talking about Buc-ee's. So yeah, I do like the beaver, Alan. So Cooper wants a lab. That's pretty neat, because I've been thinking about dogs a lot lately, and I think I've finally decided on the type of dog I want, but I'm not going to tell you guys. I'm going to keep it a secret until we finally get the dog and get everything going. But ideally, in a perfect world, if all the stars align and everything goes as planned, I'll hopefully have a dog coming this fall, because I've been told by a lot of people to get the puppy in the fall, let it kind of get accustomed to the house, get it like, house trained and pooping and peeing in the yard and not inside the house, and get it used to people and all that kind of stuff. Kind of get the puppy out of it over the winter, so then come springtime you can start training. But here's the kicker: I've never owned a dog. I've never grew up having a dog in the house, so it'll be a very big change in my life for me, something I've been looking forward to for a very long time. But I think it'd be really cool to get a dog this fall. It'd be a fun time. So I'm not gonna give away any. I want to, but I'm not gonna give away any information on the type of dog that I want. So I'll let you guys just take as many guesses as you want. But there's a lot of different types of dogs out there, so I'm pretty sure one of you guys nailed the kind that I wanted in the comments. So somewhere, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a blast. Now, I don't know anything about training for a duck dog, so that's going to be a big learning experience for me. So I'm thinking I might need to find a trainer to take the dog to and kind of learn from the trainer on how to train a duck dog, because there's really no better way to learn than finding somebody who does it full time and that's their job. So it'd be a really big learning experience. I think it'd be fun. We'd get a lot of good off-season content that way we can see the dog progress and be hunting by the fall of, what would that be, 2021. Perfect world situation. Are you guys digging the mic? Is it sounding pretty good? Because on my end, it sounds really good. I can adjust it if it sounds bad. But if you guys like it, then we can leave it the way it is. Can you talk about your baseball career for a bit? Yeah, sure. I played baseball from I was 6 years old up until about 7th grade. And I quit playing baseball. In middle school, I was the very short, fat, and slow kid, and yeah, athletics were not my strong suit. So I didn't really do anything until high school. I played football, and I played football for 2 years, freshman and sophomore year. I wrestled all 4 years. I did not like football after I lost 20 pounds my freshman year, because I played center, and freshman year high school, short, chunky kid. But then I wrestled after football season, lost 20 pounds, and then grew a few inches. And come the next fall, I'm weighing 150 pounds, playing center, and just get rocked every day at practice for the varsity team. So I found out that football was not my thing, so I just stuck to wrestling, did a lot of off-season stuff with wrestling, and I really enjoyed it. I would love to be able to go and wrestle a little bit more again. It's a pretty fun sport. Oh, you guys are liking the mic? Like, it sounds really good on my end. So I'm that's why I'm like super pumped, because I'm using my new like little vlogging camera as a webcam. Got the mic, so we're like recording in HD. We got the good audio, but the stream is just kind of turned to crap. So yeah. Oh yeah, I could ask Titus for help on his dog. Same thing with Elliot. I could talk to Elliot about training too. He's training a pup right now. So yeah, Richardson says the dog is a lot of responsibility. I'm sure it is, and I believe it. And I'd rather have a dog than a baby, so let's get the dog. The dog you can take hunting within a year. Any conservation hunts planned? I get that question a lot. People want to know if I'm going to go out and chase the whites and hunt snow geese, but very rarely do I go out to hunt snows. I always tell people, like during the season, if somebody offers me a snow hunt with 1,000,000 birds in it and, a good puddle shoot with some, maybe shoot 5 or 6 mallards, I'm going to pick the mallards. That's just my personal preference. I'm not a big snow goose guy. I've never had a good experience with them. They're just annoying, white, greasy birds that I just don't like hunting. I prefer to shoot ducks, and in the springtime, I'm going to kick back, relax, enjoy the off season for a little bit, take a breather, and start planning next season and get the fishing tackle all organized and get ready to go. So that's how it goes. So yes, I would. If somebody said, hey, I got a snow hunt this next weekend, come on down, I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'll come. But it's not something I plan on doing. I don't ever go out and scout snows. We don't get snows in my part of the state anyway, so I'd be wasting a lot of gas trying to find them. We don't have pigeons either. Aiden said something about pigeon hunts, but there's really no pigeons here either, so can't hunt pigeons. So I just don't hunt in the off season, believe it or not. I just kind of try to prepare as best I can for the next season and go fishing and just kind of enjoy myself. Got to take care of the house now. That's a big responsibility in and of itself. Got the wedding coming up in about a month. We're getting down to the wire here, so that's going to take up the next month and limit how much time I can do on stuff. So Josh wants to know what part of Texas we were in when we went to Flounder gigging. We were in Rockport, Texas. Fun little town. We got lucky enough to be there the same weekend as the biggest party in Rockport, which is Oyster Fest. It was pretty cool. It was a nice little small town gathering and stuff. So that's how it goes. Is the stream going a little better, a little less laggy? I feel like it's going a little smoother. It looks like it from here, but YouTube is telling me that it's just horrible. So rabbit hunting in the off season. You guys want me to do all kinds of hunting stuff in the off season. I hunt from September until February, and that's good enough for me. I'm not going to go shoot stuff that I don't necessarily want to go eat or just to go hunt to make a video. That's not something that I want to do. So I want to kick back, do what I enjoy. Oh, Levi says he's going to bring back some trout this weekend. I'll trade you some flounder for a trout. It's probably a really uneven trade, but I'll make the sacrifice. I've got my cousin's Flounder. He said he didn't want to take it back to college. So, yeah. Starling hunting. Come on, man. How about we just go crappie fishing or go trout fishing instead? That sounds like a good plan. Okay, I'm going to try something here. YouTube, I think I've figured out what YouTube is trying to tell me. Now, if this works, great. If it doesn't, we tried. I'm going to just give you a forewarning there. We'll get this figured out. I think this is a really good practice test stream figuring this out, because there's really no way to know how this is going to go without like just doing it, you know? So let's see how this does here. It says it recommends the bitrate of 4,500, so I just changed it to that, so hopefully this works. Go red fishing. I would love to go catch some redfish. One thing I want to do is go out and find them schooling in the marsh and fish for them like that. Like, redfish are a fish that I absolutely love catching, and I think I love catching them because you can't catch them in Kansas. You have to go down south to catch them. So I'd like to take a trip to catch redfish sometime soon, even though I caught redfish over the last weekend, but still, I caught more stingrays than redfish. Yeah. We've got the new pedal drive kayak that I only took out a couple of times last year, so moved down. This house that we bought, it's a lot closer to a couple of lakes that are pretty decent crappie fishing, so we'll take the old pedal drive kayak out and hopefully catch some crappies and get on them. Audio's fine, but the video's lagging. Oh, I'm aware. I don't know how to fix it, guys. Like, there's like no way for me to fix it, I don't think. Hold on. Maybe there is. I think I figured out. I'm on the 2 gigahertz. I'm not 5 gigahertz on my Wi-Fi. Stream might drop. Okay, I think we're back. It's still saying it's crappy connection. What the heck? Ugh, it's 2020. I need better Wi-Fi. Is everything working? Or did I just lose everybody? Okay. I think we're still going here. But I think we're going to call it quits here. I'm going to try and fiddle around and see if I can find a better way to stream. I might just be trying to stream at too high of a resolution, and that might be affecting things, which really sucks. But that's just kind of how it goes. So thanks for tuning in, guys. We will try and do some more streams, and hopefully we can get this thing dialed in. I might try and pop in and out this evening trying to figure this out and go from there. So if you want to stick around, help me figure out how to stream and get things rolling, that'd be great. So thanks for tuning in, guys.